Up to number 13 on my fantasy playlist, January the 3rd, 2009. Mr. DJ, trying to wake up. I'm half asleep. Need a dose of cappuccino and caffeine right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with the countdown to this fantasy playlist. Rock and roll. Maybe rock and roll will be the cappuccino, the infusion of caffeine that I need. Name of the song, Rock and Roll by Eric Hutchinson. Yes, kind of eclectic sounding record, at least eclectic for top 40, which is one of the reasons why I put it on my fantasy playlist. It's a perfect pop record in its own way, though. Eric Hutchinson at number 13 from Washington, D.C. He went to Emerson College in Boston, moved around quite a bit. I believe it was after he was at Emerson College, went there for 4 years when he moved to California. Then he moved back to New York City to the East Coast. That was in 2007. And he picked up the guitar in 1995. 10 years later, 2005, Eric Hutchinson signed a deal with Madonna's Maverick Records. He was ready to put out an album. Worked on an album, it was ready to roll out. But guess what happened? The label folded. Boom. No album. No album release. Undaunted, he started working on another album and he released it independently. 2007. The album was called Sounds Like This. And this album did well, even though he was unsigned. Made #1 on Billboard's heat-seeking charts. Top 10 on iTunes. Warner Brothers took notice. This album was causing a stir. They picked up the album and they released it. Major label release, spring of 2008, and it yielded Rock and Roll. Went to #1 in Australia. Single went platinum. Number 13 on my fantasy playlist, January 3rd, 2009, Eric Hutchinson with Rock and Roll.